Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rockets will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Breaks away on the left. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Gives it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. So the Toledo Rockets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got it again. Powers through the defender. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's McMillan. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The Eagles with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for a receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Gets it to him on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Wheeler. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Safe completion on the screen. Lots of running room. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's Kim. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Toledo. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back to pass, it's Kim. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. It's caught downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Rooks. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for room. It's McMillan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Scanning the field, it's Kim. Fires to the right. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Going over the top. He's got it on the outside. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Rudolph. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. To throw, it's Gleason. Got his man quickly. At the 20, he's got space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes the grab, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Toledo, 14, Eastern Michigan, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
That's caught. It's Wheeler. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to throw on third. Dances away to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. Hauls it in down the sideline. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Rooks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's McMillan. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Kim. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give on the option. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Rudolph. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Gleason. Fires to the big fella.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Got it behind the line. It's Traynham. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, and in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
To the air on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Kim. Pulls it in, it's Wheeler. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. I really like this call to go for it on fourth down in this area of the field. The offense changing the play. Sends it back in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
No gain on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Caught. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Pulls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense... Great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Rockets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Got his man on the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Line getting set on second down. They're going to run it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Rudolph. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jones. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Gain of 22. First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got him still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go. And the Rockets have it with a first and goal. Trying to surge it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Kim. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
With the catch, it's McMillan. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Rooks.
By the receiver. Picks up 1. 4th down coming up.
This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Toledo! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Kim. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to...
Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, he's guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quick catch on 3rd down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Kim. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see it.
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crosby. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. At the 45, on its way. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Gets it out fast. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They're going back to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! They've got the lead here in the fourth. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Might be calling a hot route. On the option. He'll toss it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Kim. The short hands. It's Wheeler. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Just a little off. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gleason. Makes the grab, it's Rudolph. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Wheeler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going with the ground game left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rockets line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start this drive from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Kim. It's complete to the right. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Eastern Michigan.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.